Hi, Andras. It's Ernesto from Booking Force. Hope all is well. As we agreed to on our call today, Friday, August 25th, I'm going to record you a quick runaround demo on the products that you'll be receiving and what we can do for you guys, okay? So I'm going to show you first the booking engine, okay? This is our demo website, Grand Hotel Florence. As you can see here, the property has about 5 tabs. Here you will. This is the guest where they will see the check-in and the checkout dates, the number of guests, the room, and then the check availability button. Here you'll see some information about the property, the types of rooms, amenities at your hotel. If you need to use a planned or stay, your location will be pointed out here from Google Maps with your address, telephone, email, distance from the nearest airport, and what else is close. Okay, so let's try to book a room. Let's say we're going to go from September 6th to the 7th. We're going to have 2 adults, and we're going to stay in the single room. Okay, the page is loading here. As you can see, you'll have the dates here, the number of people in the room. You could choose if you want children as well. It sorts the pricing from low to high, high to low, the room time or the rate plan. You filter it by amenities as well, if you'd like, or by the price range, and also by the currency. This is a really cool feature here. For example, let's say you have a Japanese guest coming from Japan. If they're trying to make a reservation, this is a big issue I noticed too at the property I used to work with at the Savoy here in Miami Beach. We didn't have this, so when we had international guests trying to book with us, their biggest issue was that the currency that was different than the US dollar. So sometimes we would be charging them the correct rate, but since our website and booking engine didn't do this, they would think we were actually ripping them off trying to charge them more money. So to avoid that issue, we put this inside the booking engine. So let's wait for it to load so it can load in the Japanese currency. And there you have it, it's in yen. So this is the exact number that will come up for that guest, but it will be the correct number for you, USD, or whatever currency you use on property. Okay, this also we can do it up to 30 languages, which is a great feature here. You can see Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, etc. We could put as many as you'd like. Okay, these are the type of rooms here. We'll put your picture of the room, the type of room, a little description of it, the non-refundable rate price, the number of nights, and the number of rooms available for that type. When you click here on details, you'll see the daily rates for each day, the taxes, the amenities in the room, the hotel amenities, the cancellation policy, the guarantee policy, and a deposit policy. This is very important here. Okay, the room description here as well. Now let's try to book that room. All right, here we have the add extra. This is very important, especially if you guys offer breakfast or if you offer batteries for guests or chargers, or if you want to upsell something like champagne or a romantic dinner at the property. You can do that here. As you can see here, you have the plug adapter, a bottle of champagne, and a romantic dinner. Let's see. Let's say I'm in the mood for some champagne. All right, I'm gonna click add. You can see here in details as well, description of it. You click add, and voila, here you go. 127 total, excluding taxes. This is the breakdown of the pricing for the room and the bottle of champagne. Okay, this is the total here, 127. All right, so let's book this room. As you can see, this is a very user-friendly booking engine, which makes the process for the guest so much easy. Here you enter your information, the name, your address, city, email. Very important here, so we can do promotions. We also do promotions on the booking engine. The phone number of the guest, if they have any message or request, the country they're coming from, and if their billing information is the same as the guest information. Here the guest will input their credit card number, the name on the card, their CCV, and their expiration date. Then here you see how did they hear about us. They could put whether it was Google search, a newspaper ad, etc. And this is very important here. They have to accept the terms and conditions to make the reservation. That way they have to abide by the rules on the hotel. Okay. Then they would press confirm, and then they'll take them to the confirmation page and where they can see their whole reservation. Let me show you what the guest gets once they click confirm. One moment. We're going to go here to Tinkerson. Give me one moment. There we go. Here, this is the example of how the guest would get the confirmation. Their hotel name, all the information for the reservation, the total amount, what's added on, the guest info, billing info, and the policy. Here they can book another room if they wish, or they could cancel the reservation. So it's very user-friendly, as I said, for both the guest and for the user as well. That being said, I'm going to show you the back end of the booking engine. Here you can see the back end. You have the dashboard, inventory, reservations, and reporting. Okay, the dashboard here, you'll see some reports such as booked reservations by room type, booked reservations by rate plan, booked rooms, the pace of the hotel, booked reservations by hour of the day, booked reservations by day, and sources where guests heard about the hotel. As you can see here, you can add more graphs to see in the beginning. Look at all these options that we have here. This is very useful once you've been with our booking engine for about 6 months or more. You'll be able to see statistics, and that way you can compare year by year, so you can plan and strategize your rates and how you can go ahead and tackle that. Okay, we're going to go here on inventory. One moment. When I click here on inventory, this is where all your rooms are going to be posted. And just give me a second to load. My internet's a little slow due to the rain. I do apologize for that. Okay, here you'll see your inventory. It's very user-friendly. You'll see here the number of rooms sold per day, how many you have available. And here in data laters, you could break this down by availability, length of stay, occupancy, stop sale, last minute, early booking, etc. As you can see, this is very detail oriented. Here in room type as well, you could break it down by room, by rate plan, by actions, and then you have here your custom views. Okay, this is where your reservations will come in through, your confirmed reservations, your cancellations, etc. Then here you'll have some more reports so you can break them down specifically here. And this is the setup. When we sign you up, we'll help you out with the setup. No problem, no worries. Here on the switchboard tab, you can pretty much turn on and off anything you desire. For example, if you, for some reason, something happened that you need to shut down the booking engine so people can't make reservations on your site, you can easily just on your settings tab, on the setup, just turn it from on to off. Here you go, like this, on and to off. Your cancellation policies, same thing. Okay, just give me one moment. It seems that my internet's giving me some trouble, and I do apologize for that. Okay, here you have property details, room types, rate plans, rate bands. We're going to help you set all this up for you. It's not going to be a problem at all. We'll work with you. You let us know what you want to put there and post, and then we'll help you out with that. Okay, and then here you also put your deposit, guarantee policies, and your cancellation, taxes, and terms and conditions. Now here in the channels tab, we have two types of channel managers. We have the channel manager option 1, which is our very user-friendly. We really recommend this to hotels that have under 30 rooms. You just update the rates. As you can see here, you put the room code, the rate code. We help you set all this up, the non-refundable rate, and just by clicking save, it sends it to your channels, and your channels will appear right here in your inventory. So everything will be controlled through there. Now, I remember you told me, Andras, you were looking for something a little more sophisticated, it could be, or something simple. We can accommodate either that. We also have our option 2 channel manager here, channel force. And I'll go a quick rundown through it so you can understand. Here you have the dashboard. Here you have your pending changes. Green means the changes have been sent successfully. Blue means they're still pending. The channel health, if it's blue, it means all systems are go. You're having no problems. If for any reason you see another color, it'll tell you here once you go over the tab. You hover your mouse over it, it will tell you if it's working correctly. And if it's not, you could definitely call us ASAP to help you out to see what the issue is. Here's your reservation breakdown. You have the confirmed and the canceled. You can do it here by date, so you can have some graphs. This is very good for also once you're with us for at least 6 months to a year. You can compare back, so you can plan ahead. Here you have your revenue comparison on what's coming in, breakdown by day, by day, by day. Your room nights, and then if there's any errors occurring. Okay. Also here the tabs are broken down into. Here in prices and availability, you have the prices and allotment and restrictions tab here. See, it's very easy to change rates. You put your price there, the allotment, the minimum number of stay, whether you want to sell or stop sell, and etc. This is a more sophisticated version of the the channel manager, excuse me. Here you have the room availability. You choose your room type, your rate plan, and the partners you want to update if you don't want to update all of them at the same time. You can choose the period here, the room type, if all, the partner, and you can choose to stop, sell, or sell as well. You have the date range here, the standard room, etc. So see, this is very sophisticated, and I think my recommendation is always to go for the simpler version for the smaller properties, but this one gives you a lot of analytics, and it won't be of any extra charge to you, my friend. Okay, here you have the rate plan availability. You could choose the period here, the type of room, the partner for the hotel, etc. Here you go, all prices and allotment. Here, this page shows you the entire price list of a hotel as well as every connected partner. Okay, here you have your pool inventory. You could break it down. It shows you the pricing and allotment and restrictions for all your base rooms and your rate plans only. And here you have your pricing using grids. You could choose your grid and then you enable the check boxes on the proper dates. You can fill a particular week, day, month, etc. And this is a very useful feature we really like here. It's called copy prices, allotments, and restrictions. Here, what you can do is you just copy from one period to the other, and you can just paste it to the next period if you like. That way, it's all done for you. You don't have to go back and do it manually. Here's reservation analytics in more details, your occupancy report by day broken down. You can break it down by year and by month as well. Your reservation summary, reservation list. See, this is very good here. You can know how many nights are being booked by each OTA and which one's more beneficial than the other. Here you also have your revenue restrictions and the number of reservation nights. So this is just some graphing you could use here. These are the tools. You have the partner prices. We'll help you set up all this. The partner reservation, partner updates, changes to logs, distributor logs, progress bar, compare prices, messages, and revenue rule logs. And then here you have setup where we're going to help you set up everything, your settings, your partners on the channels, the rooms, the rate plans, the grids, the mappings table, revenue rules, user management. Okay, and then here you have help. And if you need our help within the channel manager, you'll have an option here to contact us. And also in the booking engine, you'll have an option as well here, which is the only booking engine in the world that does this, by the way. You can click here and someone will pop up. You can say, hey, look, I need some help doing this. Someone will contact you instantly. Okay, my recommendation, Andras, is you get the Channel Force option 1. That way it's all integrated here into one platform. You won't have to worry about overbookings, and it's very user-friendly, and we'll do training for you. And we're here 24/7 in case you need additional training and no extra charge. Now, let's move on to the website. This is a current client of ours, Joy Tulum. We created a website and their booking engine and channel manager as well. So they're getting a similar combo that you're getting. Okay, here you have the website. Welcome to Joy Tulum, the check-in dates, the rooms, a video. If you have a video, we can also put that there as well. Gallery with photos of the property, about them, their services, TripAdvisor reviews, and about them, the book now button. Okay, so let's try to make a reservation, a real-time reservation for today, last minute. They have 0 rooms available. Oh, that's good though. That means they're selling. Let's go on the 14th to the 15th and see what they got. Okay, well, they're selling out. That's good. All right, here you go. You have 2 rooms found. They have 2 types, the Bungalow King and the Bungalow 2 Singles. So As you see here in details, they put the details of the property, the cancellation policy, and let's book now. See, very user friendly. The guest puts their input, how much it's going to be with taxes, and then they confirm, and they'll get the confirmation via email. We have different templates for the website we'll share with you, Andras, and we'll make sure your website is up to par to what you want. Now, there's something very interesting that's included in our package. It's called the Resynced Loyalty Program. What we do is the guest signs up. This will be on your website. It's free registration, and they earn points. They can redeem points at your hotel. Let me show you what this is all about in a quick presentation. Okay, see, welcome to Resync. Resync is a loyalty program made for independent hotels. As you can see here, Booking.com, Expedia, Hyatt, and Marriott give a reward program, so that means points for guests to keep booking through them. Well, in this picture, you see the independent hotels, they don't have a reward program, so guests are looking at you like, okay, what are you going to give me to stay in your property? What are some hotel challenges? Loyalty programs are way too much money for smaller hotels and independent properties to invest into them. There's limited number of hotels across the locations, too difficult to manage and to track them. The guests earn points but can only be used in a vacuum. Hotels are lacking communication with other independent hotels so they can form a network together. Lack of resources and a gap in the education regarding efficient use of the data points from guests. Okay? Guests use Resync to earn points and rewards at the independent hotel. That's what we would come in for your property. These are all the independent hotels, yours, another one in Aruba, Miami Beach, Ecuador, Colombia, etc. And they're happy using Resync because they have the ability to stay at all these independent properties. How does Resync work? Guests register on your website and they get 500 points automatically for signing up that we will eat the cost for. Points are instantly redeemable if it meets the minimum. Guest is now on your site and booking engine in an authenticated mode. Guest makes the reservation. Resync automatically calculates the amount of points to be rewarded to the guest based on a negotiated contribution, quote unquote, established between the hotel and Resync. Guest stays at the hotel, and they confirm. Guest is awarded 50% of the contribution fee. 100 points is equivalent to $1 USD. The benefits to your hotel. The partnership between the hotel and Resync is a true partnership. When we're all participating to the best of our ability, these are the benefits to your hotel. Improved loyalty and engagement. More direct bookings, and you don't have to pay that much commissions to the OTAs. Your customers are yours, loyal to your hotel and not a third-party agent. Lower cost of customer acquisition. Maintain independence, and you have better control of brand and image while participating in a large unrestricted network. Offset marketing costs at a participating property and access to a vast number of potential new clients. So, what do we charge for this? Normally, independent programs are a lot of money at Andras, and what we're doing is we're just charging a commission fee. We do the installation for free. We simply charge 4% commission per booking. So we'll include this in the package, and we'll work with you to send email marketing campaigns to your current guests at your hotel so that they can return to your property directly through your new website we're going to develop instead of going to Booking.com or Expedia. So the pricing for all this, I'll send you the proposal now. It's going to be a good price for you. We want to help you. We want to work with you. We can also introduce you to different OTAs so you can gather more marketplace. What do I mean by that? It's called the billboard effect. Let's say you get an OTA in China, for example. Chinese people will look at you at the OTA and then they'll be like, oh, it's Karibu and Aruba. Let's look it up on Google. They see your website, they'll see your promotions or your loyalty program, and they'll book you direct instead of going to Expedia or Booking. So it's what I call a billboard effect. We'll open more channels for you. So that way, not only will you get more reservations at your hotel, but you will also have that free marketing pretty much so people can check out your website and you'll have more viewers and more traffic coming in for you directly. Okay? So thank you so much for your time, Andras. I really appreciate it. I'll call you on Monday to go over the proposal. Hopefully you give us a shot to work with you. I know we can definitely bring your property up and have it ready for success. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day. Ciao.